When CBS announced a spin-off from young Sheldon focused on Georgie and Mandy's chaotic, hilarious, and occasionally touching early married life, fans knew they were in for something special. What they didn't know is just how many surprises the show had in store, especially when Emmy and Tony Award-winning actress Rachel Bay Jones joined the cast as Mandy's eccentric aunt, Evelyn. But now, in an exclusive interview with TV Weekly Buzz, Jones reveals there's much more brewing in the sitcom stew than meets the eye. According to her, Season 1 is not only setting the foundation for Georgie and Mandy's journey, it's also preparing the stage for some wild, delightful, and unexpected cameos. Let's back up. A star with a spark. Rachel Bay Jones, best known for her poignant turn as Heidi Hansen in Dear Evan Hansen, made her sitcom debut with a bang in Georgie and Mandy's first marriage. As Aunt Evelyn, she's a retired Vegas magician turned metaphysical life coach who moves into the couple's garage, temporarily, and ends up taking over half the household with incense, crystals, and a talking parrot named Marvin Gaye. It's been an absolute blast, Jones says, grinning. This is the most unhinged character I've ever played, and that's saying something. But behind the comedy, there's a thread of heart, something Jones says drew her to the role. Evelyn is a walking contradiction. She believes in cosmic balance, but can't organize her sock drawer. She gives Mandy some of the worst advice imaginable, but she's also fiercely protective. And Georgie, well, she's still figuring him out. Still, what has fans buzzing isn't just Evelyn, it's who might be joining her on screen. Cameo rumors begin to swirl. We have some major names popping in, Jones teases, leaning in. I can't say who. Literally, I've signed so many NDAs I think my soul is contractually bound. But let's just say, if you've loved the Big Bang Theory universe, you'll want to keep watching. The news has sparked a frenzy on fan forums, with theories ranging from the likely, a grown-up version of Paige, the other child prodigy from young Sheldon, to the truly far-fetched, Sheldon himself appearing in a dream sequence as a claymation puppet voiced by Jim Parsons. Jones doesn't confirm any of the theories, but her sly smile suggests we're on the right track. Some of the cameos are funny. Some are emotional. And at least one is going to make the audience gasp. Blending the universes. The spin-off is a curious creature, technically set before the Big Bang Theory but after much of young Sheldon, it's nestled in a timeline ripe for creativity. That's what makes it so fun, says Jones. We're playing in this liminal space where we know how things end up eventually. But that doesn't mean we can't throw some curveballs. She compares the series to a theatrical mixtape, blending slapstick humor, genuine emotion, and yes, the occasional cosmic twist courtesy of Aunt Evelyn's belief in reincarnated houseplants. One such episode, titled The Reincarnation of Pete the Fecus, sees Evelyn conduct a séance in the kitchen to determine if Mandy's dead plant might hold the soul of her first high school crush. The storyline is as bizarre as it is touching. It's those weird, tender moments that I love, Jones says. That, and the cameos. A parade of faces. Behind the scenes, the show's creators are keeping things tightly under wraps. But we've managed to confirm a few details. First, Wallace Shawn is set to reprise his role as Dr. John Sturgis, though in what capacity remains a mystery. He's not just popping by, says one anonymous writer. He plays a key role in something Evelyn's cooking up. Second, a mysterious figure named Missy appears in the call sheets for episode 7. Whether that refers to Georgie's younger sister or a new character is unclear. Jones just smiles when asked. Third, and most tantalizingly, a production assistant leaked that a set was recently constructed that looks suspiciously like the original Caltech hallway from the Big Bang Theory, complete with whiteboards, equations, and an oddly specific snack machine. Sometimes we revisit locations, Jones says carefully. Or ideas. Or people. Building a legacy. Beyond the cameos, Jones is passionate about what the show represents. This isn't just a spin-off. It's a story about starting over. About young love that's not polished or perfect, but real. Mandy and Georgie are messy, hilarious, and kind of tragic in the best way. She pauses, then adds, and then there's Evelyn, stirring the pot. Indeed, Jones's performance has been singled out by early reviews as a standout. Critics are already floating her name for next year's Emmys in the supporting actress category. It would be wild, she admits. But honestly, I'm just happy people are enjoying the ride. What comes next? As the season heads toward its finale, Jones promises viewers are in for a treat. We've got karaoke disasters, surprise pregnancies, not what you think, a visit from a mysterious physicist, and a moment that ties directly into Sheldon's future. I read the script and yelled out loud. And will Aunt Evelyn be sticking around? Oh, she's not leaving, Jones laughs. At least not until she finishes writing her memoir, The Psychic Life of Houseplants. Marvin's helping her edit. Final thoughts. Georgie and Mandy's first marriage may have started as a quirky offshoot of a beloved franchise, but with rich character development, wild comedic swings, and unexpected cameos, it's carving out its own unique identity. At the center of that chaos is Rachel Bay Jones, holding a cup of kombucha and whispering to a potted fern. When you blend love, family, and quantum mechanics, she says, you never know who's going to knock on the door next. Stay tuned. Would you like a visual mock-up of this as a magazine article or digital news piece?